So
yep. He just needs to keep himself healthy until RTZ can go to the junglers in the top lane. They just run him down. Yeah, then don't take your eyes off him.
Arben though.
Making the rotation in, yeah, but actually just getting rotated upon. He needs to get away from this right now. Fairy Fire comes out. Right, swooping on in, but the back is there. The right click. It won't come in time for collapse.
The bolt's
coming in. He's going to be able to escape on the Spirit. It looks like Mira might be trading his life. Yes, he will fly. Takes down one. Collapse also being right-clicked to death here. He needs to get away. Can't do it. Fly gets a double kill on the Phoenix. Mira coming in. Sees a crit. It's all about the minute 6 for him, but up on the top side, they're chasing down Saberlight under the tower. Saberlight turns it around with the Starbreak Maposhka. He's got to be careful. He has got the Nature Attendants healing him up, but Yatoro, he's just gone down to Fly, who's just found 3 kills in a matter of instants, and Saberlight is just hammering Maposhka to death. See you later.
I was hoping he'd instantly go back into the Twin Gate and then just go back to farm and
come back to top.
Trying to get
Collapse here. Collapse now does have the charge of darkness, but the damage is there. The damage is more than there. They take him down anyway.
This will be something that we'll have to reference in 15-20 minutes time, most likely.
Roll into the middle lane. Oh my goodness, everything just being thrown at Lal here. And I mean, it's going to work, but they throw an egg, they throw a Solar Guardian, and down he goes. Fair enough. Job's done. Mira also going to be the next target. Arben moving on in here. He's got the Magnetize. He's got the double damage rune as well. Mira does not stand a chance of surviving this one.
So I think Shopify, that's why they are being a little bit greedier themselves, because they have this breathing, this window of breathing, and on top of that, they just have 9 kills with no death. Oh, farewell, Maposhka.
Yeah, I thought he could get away with throwing a few toothpicks at Fly.
Did you expect the first game of the day just to be a 10-0 kill lead to Shopify?
That's for sure. Now they move on. They found Lal in the middle lane who just walks into them and gets absolutely shredded. But they've always found a way back into the game. They're so good at playing the map in the late game situation, or even the mid game situation when they're really far behind. But once again, Lal looks like he's going to get caught out here, and it will be him dropping.
It does kind of have the same kind of tune to it, which is Yataro's telling team, guys, just play your game, push out, do what you need to do, and they actually go, they've gone terribly.
That is massive. Collapse. Brings him down. Elsewhere, I mean, they get the kill on Team Poshka, sure, but Yatoro, he's just farming whilst the Terrorblade is dead.
But look at the hero levels. The Troll and the Spirit Breaker are actually top of the levels right now, both level 15. Earth Spirit and Dawnbreaker 14, and Arteezy's only level 13 with a Midas and complete free farm. And of course, it does help that Spirit Breaker got the kill on the Terrorblade, helping out a little bit more. But
ooh, crit! Catches him out! Oh my god, what a field coming in from him as he catches the long ball Collapse. So I wonder what we're looking at for Team Spirit here. We've got a BKB up on the Troll Warlord. He's moving in to the Sergeant Yasha soon as well. Perhaps that's his fighting on him back there. Or they're Earth Spirit here. Earth Spirit, I mean, he's got no BKB, so the Mystic Flare is just going to be able to rip through him, and they'll lose him. No Solar Guardian to come down and help him out there, but Grit is actually going for the play with Fly onto Collapse, and in comes Saberlight sliding in from the sidelines. The Team Spirit, they smell blood in the water, and they want to chase this one. They know there's also no meta available for a little bit. Fly needs to get himself out of this one, but there is no way out. He's used his egg, he's used his dive, and he will go down as well.
Is he throwing out on Arteezy? You bought Midas on Terrorblade and haven't really done anything on the map type tip? Like, I don't know. But Shopify for sure.
Interesting, but down to the bottom side, they catch out Yatoro.
I mean, they needed to get some type of kill, right? Like the fact that Spirit have had freedom to do anything they wanted now.
Saberlight. Throwing a bit of attention here, and again, that Mystic Flare coming up through. Arbed comes in to share the damage. Make sure he's going to be okay now. Once again, Crit jumps in, throws in the punch. Collapse. They're looking to take him down here. Maposhka doing a decent amount of damage to the sidelines. Might not be enough to get Collapse out of danger. That said, he's going to ulti across. Very cute, not cute enough. He does still drop, which Team Spirit have already cemented themselves in. How do they approach this engagement?
Be careful, Kunkka does have his Agnums. Torrent Storm is available.
Oh, Crit jumps in, doesn't find anybody though. Immediately getting silenced up, and he's just going to get taken down. His first casualty fight on the backlash. Mira's gone down to Saberlight straight away. And Saberlight trying to look for more here as Arteezy pops the ultimate, bashes down into Lal. He's going to control up a little bit like Spirit. He's coming in there on top of Arteezy, silenced up and pushed away by Arbed. Arbed trying to keep him alive here and may have just done it, staying upon him and now uses him to sunder and snowballs out, but it's not going to be enough. He's surrounded by Team Spirit heroes. Arteezy will fall, and now Saberlight's going down as well. Team Spirit, they just stayed upon him. So cute from Arbed to try and get him away from that one.
Are they going to try and go on him?
Yes, they are. Crit jumps in, stun comes out, BKB immediately responded to by Collapse. And Crit, well, he's just going to see if he can play his way out of this one. He's got an Ogre Steel Totem, he's got a full staff, but it's not going to be enough. Snowball shall delay the inevitable and full staff away, but the clicks are there, and Collapse will bring him down.
Shopify now need to wait for Spirit to play into them, come into the high ground. Maybe
Crit jumps in, they find Love, he's going to be the target. Will Collapse immediately getting on Artesian, stopping that damage coming through. Do they have enough? No, they do not. The cheese is there from Love, going to heal him right the way up again. He's just going to run himself away. BKB is gone from him, sure, but Collapse is continuously running at Artesian in this fight, not letting him stand his ground whatsoever. Sableye, he's going to be left behind and just taken down by a billion spears as Collapse finds another, collapses onto Fly. Abed all alone all of a sudden, needs to escape this one, needs to dodge the X marks, and it looks like he was able to do so inside that rolling boulder. 1 and 2 will survive, but 3, 4, and 5 are dead. Kind of starting off that fight wonderfully as well, just kind of being the big bait and holding that cheese, ready to get it off. And of course, that was made possible. He was moving his phase boots and his Kaya and Yasha out of his inventory to slow himself down in the charge.
No, it's a really good play. Yeah, I think some of the best plays from Spirit Breakers are backpacking move speed, and he's Jane.
Toro just scattering the pigeons right now. Shopify just being forced back, and Artesian trying to load onto an enchantment for people. Can't get off the damage at all. Sableye already taken out of the fight. He's going to buy back into this one. Has the Solid Guardian if needed.
Guys, get back to our high ground, and that's why Shopify have smoked up. They can feel the desperation. They found Yatara.
Alright, it's a great target. He has got that butterfly center, not really dealing damage him right now. He's gonna put the BKB to get on fly, but he managed to get off the supernova in time, but Yatoro just takes it down anyway. They've got Mira stunned up in the backlines here, but look at the damage coming out from Team Spirit here at the moment. Yatoro is unstopped. Terrorblade getting low, needs a stun to target, does find it, takes out Lull, but doesn't kill him off. Stunned up by Collapse once again. Collapse will not leave him alone, and Maposhka comes in with the damage from the impetus, gets the kill onto Arteezy. It was a very, very close engagement, but in the end, Team Spirit are the victors once again.
The damage done in the fight as well. Spirit Breaker 6,500 damage, and sure, fight goes down as well, but
middle barracks starting to fall, bottom barracks being hit by Collapse as well, still working on that tower. Poshka and Lal dealing with the middle lane, feeling like Shopify don't have much left in the tank.
So there's no room to kind of pivot your draft and to stop him just free farming. Arteezy, he is now charged as well from Collapse.
Whoa. Surely he's punished for this one at Nat Wind Waker. See you later. The punch is there, but the BKB is out. The post goes in the area as well. And Fly, he's gone. No egg able to come down. And Terrorblade stuck in the air. He does get off the thunder, but what difference is it going to make? He's just being beaten backwards and forwards like a ragdoll through the fight. Oh my goodness. It is just a beatdown now. GG's probably in the chat line right now, not quite entered into the chat, but there we go. There it comes. Game number 1 goes to Team Spirit. It was looking so good, and you can see it in their faces. You know, everything was going their way until it wasn't. It's time for game number 2. Can Shopify Rebellion come back against that one, T? I'm not sure, because we saw a very similar opening to them in the Dream League Season 21 Grand Finals, which is, of course, a best of 5 against Team Spirit, and almost the same thing happened. Shopify Rebellion were ahead pretty much the entire game, and, well, Team Spirit, they found a way back into it, and every single game after that was a complete stomp. You look back at the Berlin Major, you look back at the Bali Major, both of them went through the group stages in the lower bracket, both of them knocked out in the first round of it, so kind of crazy is. Maposhka just takes a face full of damage here, trying to heal up with the Nature's Attendants. It's not going to be enough, though. First blood goes to Arteezy. Again, as you mentioned, with it should be a pretty good laning phase, although not if Arteezy gets bashed this much. I mean, it's been like 5 hits and 2 bashes. He's getting low. Collapse will die. Arteezy survived. No, he will not. Mira finds him with the stroke of fate. Now Fly, he's trying to finish the job on Mira here, but Mira is turned around upon him with the Inkswell. Fly fighting up right now. What do they have in terms of regen? The answer is Mira has more, and he will be able to take him down and get the double kill on the Grimstroke. All in all, no one's really suffering except for the cow in the bottom side, who we've seen every time we click on him, he's just being blasted with spells. Top side stun comes out onto Saberlight, but immediately just returns with the hoof stomp. They realize the crit just isn't here at the moment, and Saberlight might be suffering for it. He's got the Ring of Health and 2 rings of protection. Will it be enough to keep him alive? No, it will not. Yeah, certainly is. Stun out onto Arteezy. Charge comes in. Maposhka from behind. The damage is there to take down Collapse before Arteezy does fall. Fly, can he get himself back to the tower? Yeah, Maposhka saying, no, sir, you will not. The right clicks are there. Mira gets the double. Sure, they take down Collapse once again, but 2 deaths in the bottom lane does not make it worth. But over towards mid, this might Lal. He could be in some trouble, but there is no roll available, and Lal has the phase shift and orb back. So very fortunate that he was able to get that up in time. There's a movement once again onto Collapse. Collapse moving aggressively with the Inkswell though, forward onto Fly. I don't think he's going to be surviving this one though. Moving to the tree line, it's not enough. Although in comes a puck, breaks the coil on Fly. Fly just trying to get away. Crit will get beaten down by the supports. Fly duking through the tree lines, but it's not enough. Lal gets upon him regardless.
Yeah, Fogged drew on the... Let's say Fogged. Fly, sorry, Fogged lifts right through my head.
Nice roll, nice roll. Does it make a difference? The silence a little bit late there from Crit, meaning the coil was able to come off. Magnetize coming down with the supports are in. They've got the damage to bring down Arbed. Crit also taking some heavy hits here. Mira just throws down the Soulbind, holding him next to Sableye. But Sableye wants to kill Lal. He wants to get the damage off, but Crit running the other direction means he can't get the right click off. Crit's gonna die. Goes down as well. Yatoro coming across as well. Sableye going for the TP out. Yatoro from the low ground gets the Wraithfire blast. Beautiful movements from him as the Inkswell onto the Hellbear. Smasher brings down Saberlight as well. The slaughter across the map as Team Spirit take down 3. Fly somehow survives that. And, jump in from Arbed. Arbed gets on top of the puck, but once again, puck might just survive through it. No, the silence is there. Surely they bring him down this time around. Surely they can get the kill, and Frostbite comes up, and they do get the kill. Collapse moves in onto Fly, throws down the ultimate. He just wants to bring him down. Does he survive, though? Crit, they're all chasing him at the moment. Silence is there, stuns are out, damage is in, and Collapse is down.
You expect them to be crossing that river and making the bigger plays, and for Spirit, of course, continuing to poke. They go from mid straight back into bot lane, using that twin gate. Yeah, Saberlight should just be going down for free there.
Saberlight trying to get away, not going to happen. And sure, you can make the argument that Shopify can just destroy an Enchantress if they want to, but using resources to kill this Enchantress is never going to feel good, especially when there's a puck in the game who just thrives. But okay, there's no longer a puck in the game. that was consistent.
Oh, now Spirit onto mid lane.
Yeah. He's looking, but he's not cooking just yet. Mira trying to sidestep it, but unfortunately moves into Arteezy. Arteezy starting to make moves on the map with this Echo Saber.
That's potentially the biggest downside for Shopify right now, is let's just watch them execute Bambi real quick before they really look to entertain it, because at the time spent doing it will give Spirit so much freedom on the map.
Centaur? Jump by Lal there a little bit. Wow. It's kind of clicking the dude. It's like, all right, buddy. But meanwhile, elsewhere, they're going for the kills. He managed to find Mira. Mira tries to get the 4-star away. Not going to make a difference, though. Still gets brought down. And now, well, Collapse going to charge it onto Fly. That'll be at least one return kill going the way. Collapse trying to TP up at Arbed. He's got 1 billion rolling boulders in his pocket with his Arcane Rune. No chance of getting out of this one. Arteezy comes in to help out as well. Collapse does fall.
But the lack of building damage, lack of Roshan right now for Shopify is going to constantly cause them some concern. And they're trying to get Collapse, but he got the charge, and it's quicker than the bolt.
It's quicker than the bolt, but it doesn't matter. Arbed's got the reach. He's got the catch.
There were some creeps in vision if he wanted to, but opted to go for the shorter range charge.
Just had to be quick about it, but yeah, ultimately ended up costing him, and they go on to Earth Spirit here. He does have the blade nail, so it's gonna hurt them. They need to get this one done quick, and it does look like they're gonna be able to bring him down. Maposhka once again just firing out the impetus, is obliterating Crit. He needs to run right now because he does not have the health to keep this one going. Arteezy nowhere near in the neighborhood as well. There is no chance. Shopify are taking this one, and they will leave Fly for dead.
Now is still in that window of able to execute pretty much every hero. And he is trying to do it with that Shadow Blade. Sorry, I mean Silver Edge, even better. And they have 1 sentry, so they do have detection for the Silver Edge. Oh, he just used it as well.
Anyway, they won't even need to. Here they go, onto Arteezy. The rest of the team, they need to get here fast. I mean, the Stampede comes down, but it's not going to make a difference. Arteezy is dead. Shopify nowhere to be found. Crit gets caught up by a coil on the sideline, just going to get back up onto the high ground and get themselves away from this. Shopify hunting at the moment. They don't have their Skarath Mage with them. They see Lal, but they don't get the silence off Lal. Predicts it, gets off the phase shift, and instead they're just going to go for Collapse. Collapse will get brought down. Well, hang on for a pretty big call here. We'll do it onto Arteezy and Saberlight. Yatoro jumping in now, throws out the stun onto the Centaur. Centaur happy to turn around Tangus. Actually, they're turning around to Yatoro. His first life goes very quickly indeed. But there comes a Grimstroke once again, leashing them together. But Yatoro is dead. They have the damage, but down goes Arteezy as well. The toothpicks do the work. Puck silenced up 1,000 times over. Apparently, he's going to die as well. Lal out of the fight. And Shopify, they grab a few of them. And what the hell? Apparently there's a Grimstroke here. They want to find something on this map, but they're just not going to.
They're looking for Saberlight, though.
Oh my god, yeah. Here we go. Someone comes back to defend. Saberlight gets called out, uses the Stampede, trying to get away. Stunned forever. Will the impetuses land? Yes, they will. Miposhka gets him. It was unfortunate. And he's seen on a ward now as well. Team Spirit, they want to get behind. They want to see who is behind the big boy. And they've completely cut him up. Look at the mini-map right now. They're just going for the targets, which Arteezy cannot help with at the moment. Crit, he's just going to get obliterated. Fly trying to hide on the high ground. Abed just says, see you later, buddy, and rolls himself away. Doesn't want anything to do with this one. Collapse comes in under the tier 4s even. Oh, CK, he is in here. He's going to take the fight. Buyback comes out from the Skywrath mage, but once again, Miposhka just blasting away from the backlines. This Enchantress, who's the real carry. She's doing so much work. Arteezy comes back immediately looking for Yatoro. Yatoro with the BKB trying to get his way out of this one. A Centaur goes in deep. Yatoro, though, still standing his ground. The Inkswell heals him up to full charge through the both of them. They're being controlled heavily here. Arteezy needs to get off his damage. He needs to find a target. Miposhka could be the perfect target for it. Playing our pocket, though, going to redirect the stun and keep Miposhka alive for the time being. Charge in, though, onto Arteezy. He's being beaten down. He doesn't have the help, and he is going to fall. 2 lives taken care of. Saberlight TPs away. Another game, another tragedy for Shopify Rebellion, and Team Spirit just playing so damn well. Jumping on the puck. At the very least, they might be able to catch out Lal here. Phase shift, not going to save him. Saberlight and Fly find something for themselves.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Miposhka's doing so much work in this fight. I think for Shopify now, Arteezy, he has the Silver Edge, he has the break mechanic. Maybe he needs to think about finding the Enchantress first, instantly kill her off, and then force Spirit to lose out a little bit.
There you go. Yatoro, he's dead as well. Fly God kills 2 heroes. Look at Team Spirit, such a good position here. They're going onto the Chaos Knight. They want to start the fight onto Arteezy. Yatoro's on top of him. The damage is there. Where is the help? Where is the help? Arteezy's all alone, and he is going to die. 100-0 with nothing to say about it. 3 heroes dead. This wasn't a fight. This was a murder. They make it look so damn easy.
Shopify just weren't in position. The skeletons were hitting mid-racks. Like, Spirit knew that they were out of base, so to even try and entertain that engagement, but yeah, Spirit utilizing this race team beautifully, pressuring bot, pressuring mid, always forcing the map out, and they're just looking to even hit the tier 4s here. There's no buyback on the Sky, there's no buyback on the CK. They're forcing out the Glyph.
The deciding fight of the game.
It could be game.
I want to come back into this series. It is now. Lal, though, going to pop everything, give them all the vision they need to start this one off. And once again, they're looking towards Arteezy. Collapses on him once again, just like game 1. Staying on top of the CK, but they found a beautiful jump in the back lines. Your supports are just gone. Double buybacks from them straight off the bat. Yatoro's taking hits as well. Lal just jumping around the fight. They're waiting for their supports to come back into this engagement. So Shopify, they will give them the space. They'll back themselves away and wave their resources to recover. Yatoro did die, though. He did get picked off, and actually Saberlight is just back in on Miposhka. He wants to find the big targets. The rest of the team, they're rallying around him, jumping in. They've managed to catch out Lal as well. Lal stunned, silence for the time being, but the follow-up stun is not there. They see Arteezy here. He's stunned up once again by the Spirit Breaker. Who's on top of him? Bash comes out. Arteezy is dead. No buyback. They need to find a way to make this fight work without him, but I'm not sure it's possible. Sure, the Enchantress is getting low, but the Centaur's dead as well. They look all towards Crit. Crit is basically gone already. And once again, 3 dead. They do have the buybacks on the Centaur, on the Skywrath mate.
They gotta hope that Spirit dives deep past the tier 2s, tier 3s. Oh, sorry, tier 3, sorry. Tier 4s.
Yep. Into the fountain.
Into the fountain. Oh, Collapse are trying.
Nice catch from Arteezy. They managed to actually get their hands on the Spirit Breaker and stop him really connecting here. Arteezy moving to the sidelines. I mean, they are bound up together, so they know the real one. Meanwhile, they're just trying to actually deal with the barracks, leaving Yatoro up front as a tasty piece of bait. Whilst they'll go for the buildings. Abed's getting controlled up, but they have brought down Yatoro twice, but Abed's dead as well. They can't get their hands on that puck. They'll let him get away and move across towards Collapse. Chaos Knight doing the damage. It's very hard for the Enchantress to get off her damage from this low ground here. The miss chance is going to be coming into effect here. Stance up into the Centaur. Centaur taking hits. The barracks kind of exposed at the moment. Shopify, they're taking a few seconds just to get their resources back and then get back to defending this, but the Mega Creeps are on the way. Miposhka is making sure of it right now. The real carry of Team Spirit doing their work. 4 staffs away, dodging out the CK. Stuns out from Collapse with the Inkswell as well. They're chaining it perfectly right now, and a bash comes through as well. Another charge. RTZ can't press his buttons. They're trying to just bring down this damn Enchantress, and they'll do it for the first time. But the task known is out onto RTZ again. He's dead. No buyback. No CK. Upper bracket bound Team Spirit taking out heroes left, right, and center. Shopify trying their hardest to stay in this game, but I'm just not sure there's a chance of buyback now coming out from the Wraith King. Saberlight on the backlines just trying to bring down Collapse, but he's gone. Charge across the map. He's out of here. Crit taking damage from the Enchantress as well. She starts up, so she can't use the impetus once again, just using that Hurricane Pike. Saberlight trying to bring her down. Surely she will fall. Yatoro comes in from the side to bring down Crit. Stampede used. Miposhka is dead. The game might not be over yet. 2 top members at this point in the game. Pretty damn tough. They'll get Crit Shard. Jump in though, onto Saberlight. The Saberlight is just taken out of the equation straight away. As Arteezy just continuing buying more and more items. Grabs the Harpoon now as well.
Just buying anything you can for this fight.
The final barrack under attack. And now the Chaos Knight being thrown up at the moment. They've got the coil coming out into them. Yatoro also taking a lot of damage in this at the moment. Once again, Saberlight in on the backlines, knows his job to clean up Miposhka here. They want to try and bring down the edge. She's even got a BKB now at the moment. She's fighting through it for now. Big stun with the Inkswell coming up through. Yatoro jumping on in, looking for Arteezy. Arteezy backs himself away under the cover of the Silver Edge, but they'll move on to Saberlight. Saberlight, he survives for the time being. Turns around with the stun. They're on top of Yatoro. They might be able to take him down. They have. Yatoro's dead without buyback. A real opportunity here for Shopify. They found it, but they need to take out the rest, and the rest are going down. Arbed's on top of them as well. The damage is going to be there. Saberlight fighting up into everybody. They take down Miposhka. No buyback on the edge. They'll get Mirror as well. They needed a miracle, and they may have just found it. Saberlight continuing to chase, but they are on the run. How much can the Puck and the Spirit Breaker do to delay things right now? It might just be a Spirit Breaker. Lal still trying to play with them at the moment. Trying to move, jumping across. Coil, Blink, Orb, everything being used from the worst 2 heroes to be left alive after a fight.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. There's a TP coming in here from Yatoro. They might go for this. They're definitely going to go for this. Throwing everything they've got onto the Wraith King. They're going to be able to take him down for the first time. He's coming back, though. The TP's coming through thick and fast. Beautiful call coming out from the Puck as well. Yatoro, his second life, he's going to BKB and walk away. So he will be fine for the time being, but Lal, he's caught in the middle of it. He's going to go down. Has the buyback available. Huge Ice Blast going to come on through as well. There's still plenty of health left available on the Shopify heroes as they try and get on top of Miposhka. Enchantress might be falling here. She is dead. Arbed looking for more, probably not going to find it, but Roshan is now available. Fly, meanwhile, trying all by himself to defend this base.
I do believe.
I'm contractually obliged to say yes.
Yes, I do believe this is the beginning. They will win. No,
within like 0.5 seconds. If it's yes, you know everyone will be there. They found the silence. Lal's dead. They get him. 100 seconds without the Puck.
Yeah, and the important thing here, the reason why Shopify are finding so many opportunities, but actually they're going to try and jump Saberlight.
They will find it. The gun is there, and oh my goodness, the damage is there as well. The post is going to blast through him. Life number 1 is gone. Arbed stuns up Collapse. Managed to get the roll on him before he gets the charge, but they can't chase any further forward because guess what? There it is. The Salt Line's coming through once again. And Arteezy gets thrown into the air, so no stun from you. No way they will make it out of this one.
Oh, Poshka, he stepped up. He wants to get
a really big target. They can bring it down. Crit. He sees him. What does he? Move around. There he is. Silence is out. BKB immediately popped from the Miposhka so damn fast. Arteezy, he's not even doing any damage to him. What is this? Arbed comes through though. BKB's over. They should finish the job with the A-Blast coming through as well, and that will be done. But in comes the Soulbind once again from the Grimstroke, controlling up the 2 of them. Arteezy taking damage here. He is going to drop. And Arbed, he needs to get out. He can't either. Turn to stone and taken down. 2 dead on the side of Shopify. Buyback's going to be forced, and they come out immediately. The opportunities need to come from them. Okay, another charge. Arteezy moving on to the Spirit Breaker here. Very scary for Arteezy here. Don't forget, no buyback available on him. The charge through once again. Collapse. He is taking damage here, but they managed to get the connection onto RTZ. The damage, though, is not really massive, and now they're refreshing it. Tor is the one kind of losing that. Oh my god, the poster from the sidelines. RTZ is gone. Team Spirit, they get the carry. Can they do it without him? They've taken down Crit as well. Collapse trying to fight up with Arbed here, but Poster from the sidelines just blasting out the impetus. There's Lal with the ultra kill. Moving on to Saberlight. Saberlight trying to do what he can, but there's nothing left in the tank. Centaur's gonna drop a rampage for Lal to finish off this game. Sure, the buybacks are there to finish off Shopify Rebellion and send them down to the lower bracket. Saberlight jumping in, trying to do what he can, trying to fight up. I mean, he's got the cheese, they've got the damage onto Lal, maybe finishing him off with the Ice Blast, but look at them just take it through Saberlight. His cheese doing absolutely nothing, and they will be able to finish on the set.
Gotta open my